Hello, you're back with Dave and Tim at the Single Malt Review as we issue single malt in favour of rum again.
Rum time. I love it. And this one I love that much more because I didn't even buy it. Dave got me this one for my birthday, so thank you, Dave. But whenever it's our birthday, it's your birthday because you get the goodness too. So today you're going to get the goodness of none other than, that was a close one, almost knocked our water over, Penny Blue VSOP rum of the Medine distillery in Mauritius. And it's sort of put together by BBR, Berry Brothers and Rudd, the very, very oldie-timey independent bottler. And I don't think, in fact, you've got better telemetry on this than me, we get BBR down here, and consequently I'm not sure we're going to get this for much longer either.
BBR, I understand, are phasing out, at least in our market, the sales of their independently bottled rum. It's been hard to convince the average booze-buying public that, hey, rum is special, rum is worthy of your attention. So it means we're going to be missing out in due course.
Yeah, because they're Penny Blue, and the other blends that they make. Comfy there, Mingus? Just maximum table surface area there. Good boy. The Penny Blue XO and this one are both really, really good rums, as we, not to get in front of the scores here, but they're tremendous quality stuff.
Yeah.
And it'll be really sad to see them go away.
And this is authentic, proper, like old school rum. It is not post-sweetened.
No.
This is the first spirit we've looked at from anywhere adjacent to Africa. Mauritius, a small but very prosperous island nation off to the east of Madagascar.
Yeah.
And what we have here is, unchill filtered, uncoloured, just like you find whiskey, and matured in a combination of, what were those casks? Oh, ex-cognac casks, whiskey casks, and bourbon casks. So that's, and all of those are minimum 4 years old.
Yeah, so it's pretty good stuff. The fact that they've managed to have the fact that it's not already cloudy, 40% unchill filtered, that's amazing. But I think it's a bit easier to do. I think there's less protein in the spirit when you're dealing with sugarcane, is my only theory there, than you would with malt whiskey. So it's easier to get away with, but we'll see how it stands up to a wee bit of water later on. So yeah, Mauritius, the only rum that I'm aware of, distilled in or very near Africa. So interesting stuff. So, what has it got for us? It's a pretty light rum for an uncoloured one. That's a nice gold there. It's not sort of super soupy or dark like a lot of the coloured ones sort of are made to be. Oh, it's got heaps going on.
There's a lot of those different casks are there. You can sense we've had cognac cask rum before, and there's some of that here too. The intensity of the brandy. So,
I mean, first and foremost, it wouldn't be a rum without that huge hit of sugarcane, and
absolutely.
That is in no way absent from this one. That is forceful, but not as forceful as some other. If we think back to the Ray and Nephew gunpowder rum, that mega absurdist one. That one's just sort of like a cannon of sugarcane coming out of the glass. This one, it's there and it's intense, but it quickly sort of bursts into its other kind of component flavours, and there's a lot there.
And all those different cask influences too. There's some of it vanilla sweetness from the bourbon cask. There's a bit of a slightly richer fruitiness from the whiskey cask. I think the cognac is coming through strongest, perhaps because maybe it's mingling with the inherent brandy. Rum character.
Well, I mean, all cognac is brandy, as they say. And there is quite a brandy, there's quite a grape spirit thing going on.
Yeah, I think it's pairing nicely with the sugarcane spirit, with the underlying rum.
There is a lot of cinnamon in here as well.
Yeah,
and
it is spicy as heck.
And maybe ginger, but the regular, the spices sort of piled up on top. The ginger, I'm not sure if it's. I'll have to defer to the palate on that one, so I shall.
It is a perfect balance of sweet and dry, and of spicy and fruity. It's got all the sweetness you expect from a rum, but not the sickly syrupiness of a post-sweetened rum. It's got a good bit of dry heat and fire and spice.
That really is. It really is the distillation of a golden rum. It's the sort of rum you only get in its pure form, because the moment you start heaving sugar on top of that, then the flavour just gets sort of deeper and deeper and sort of soupier and soupier, and people, do blenders then they just have to kind of make the rum darker and darker, both in appearance, which is all made up anyway. It's all just caramel colouring there, but also with the sort of the heaviness of the flavours, you lose the sort of delicate sort of complexity which you only get out of these lovely proper golden rums. And yeah, there's florals on the palate. There's violet even.
There's a good bit of sweetness from the casks, some of that bourbon cask influence. There's the spice and wine and brandy from the cognac cask. There's the spiciness of the rum.
Oh, there's even a little bit of, on the end, there's Turkish Delight even.
I think I see what you mean, yeah. A few florals.
It really is. This is beautiful stuff. It's like everything that's 40%, I wish it was a bit higher, but given that this is also extremely affordable rum, I can't really complain. It certainly doesn't suffer from being 40%, but it may suffer once I put water in.
It's a superb quality rum. It's also available. I haven't gone cheap or anything, this was a gift, but it would set you back about the same as a bottle of one of the premium blended Scotch whiskies, like say a Monkey Shoulder or possibly Sheep Dip.
I don't think it really wanted that water, but it doesn't do it too much harm. Yeah, no, I think it's probably where it needs to be at 40%. I don't think that water did it too many favours.
You could absolutely get away with adding an ice cube to a rum like this.
Oh yeah. That would be a really naughty way to enjoy this one. I will try and put off that exercise, but
I added a tiny drabby of water there and brought out this thread of a kind of a sharp white rum spiritousness. Just a thread of it, really intense, cool white rum flavour. I like it.
Yeah, a little bit of chili in the back of mine as well with that addition of water, but still, I think I prefer it at its bottle strength of 40. So I'm rounding on a score here. This one, because we have precious few other real rums to compare it to, and the problem is whenever we get a real rum, it's usually a premium real rum, which is no different here. So all of the scores for our rums that we like are really, really high. So the zone of competition is quite narrow. But there's nothing we can really do about that beyond using a vernier scale to break apart all of our sort of high 80s, low 90s scores. But this is an easy 89 for a score here. It's so close to a 90, but no, I think I'll stay 89. But it's a high 89 for as much as that means.
Yeah, I'm very close. This is an 88 for me. It is, as I say, a perfect combination of
Mingus's face and the camera.
Perfect combination of the age and the blending different casks, just the quality and accessibility of it. It is a kind of like a good, quintessential, well-rounded rum, and a testament to obviously the quality of the production of it and also the selection by BBR, who have really done their work here.
It is excellent stuff. And if BBR are listening, please don't take our rums away. And if you do, I will exclusively buy Cadenhead's Caribbean XO. So, poos to you. That's my official statement. So anyway, before I get any further offside with BBO, who are lovely people, I'm sure, we'll say, Slanja, we'll be right back with something else you couldn't even guess. We couldn't even guess. We haven't stayed in one part of the world for more than one video, and we've only done 3. So anyway, we'll be right back.